wonder how I ended up in this situation.
What's this thing doing here? There we go. Dang, we really gotta find a hook for this thing.
$40 millimeter long?
Yep. It's like in between an inch and, that's about 1 9/16 long, but it'll be a 40 millimeter will be.
Alright, that'll work?
We're going to find out right now.
Oh, it's offset because that one's in the corner, yeah. I see what you did there.
That, and that goes like that.
Looks good to me. Holes look like they line up okay?
Yeah, we'll find, let's see here. We won't go down to the threads, but they'll,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. And that should line up okay with the, you tell me when it lines up.
We're good there. Yep.
Looks pretty good.
Obviously, we have two lists here, so what are we going to be attacking first?
The green is race car stuff, not drag and drive, but we still got to finish the rear window, the tin that goes between the window and the tub, and then the tin between the tub and the bumper. So I think that's a big one that we got to focus on. So I think that's where we're starting first.
Yep.
You're at 5.2 up. Yeah.
Okay. So I can't.
You want to get where I'm at?
I'm gonna do so. So you zeroed it on the drive shaft and then put it there?
I zeroed it on the chassis and put it there.
Zeroed on the drive shaft.
.9 down.
It's 0.9 down.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not way far off. Okay. So let's go down a little bit more, and then we'll measure everything.
Okay.
So I would probably push the bottom some.
Okay. Here we go.
Are they jammed?
One side is. Oh no. There we go. Alright, I just went one.
You want one full turn?
I went one full turn.
Alright.
1.4.
1.4?
Yeah. And I'm a tight neutral.
Okay. Alright, let's probably stay there for now. Okay. I'll get with Jamie on a final measurement for that before we get too crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, let's leave it there for right now. Pull the springs back off, pull the shocks off, jack the rear end up to ride height, set the bars where they actually go, because then we'll be able to tell. right now, if that bar is way more than it needs to be, it's not giving us a correct length. And we can check, we can change one at a time so that it doesn't change our wheelbase. Okay.
I take it this is the adjustment that Devin was talking about?
Yeah, so they ran 2 fuel lines through the mid plate, a feed and a return for pump gas from the rear of the car, and it hits the belly pan for the motor right here. So I'm going to notch it. Hopefully it's enough. If it's not, I'll take a little bit more. No big deal. We're going to get it right.
Just checking off the list.
Checking off the list.
Making progress.
Yeah, you can see everything here that's in green is stuff we absolutely have to have done. The stuff that's not in green is for drag and drive, so we would love to get that done before World Cup. If we don't get that done before World Cup, it kind of is what it is. We'll get it done before they do drag and drive, probably when we take it apart to send it out for paint. But we're definitely getting some things checked off. We're going to head the car back now for about a day and a half, so I think we're in good shape. We got about, give or take, a week left before we need to have this thing tested. So getting pretty much everything in the front done now. We're going to take the rear end out and then start the sheet metal on the back, mounting the bumper, and some other little stuff. But yeah, coming along really good. Saturday, the guys are here. They knew when the car got back it was going to be all hands on deck to get it done. And they're really putting in a lot of effort. So we'll see. But I'm excited. I think we're going to make it for sure. We're definitely making it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. We're definitely going to make this one.
Absolutely.
And we'll be a lot more prepared. We trying to make FL2K, we were pretty scattered, and I'm glad we all made the decision not to keep pushing for FL2K, because it was not ideal to be making those decisions with no sleep and putting Cletus or anybody, for that fact, in a car that has been put together by people that are that tired. It's not great. And Cletus was totally understanding, so we are going to be at World Cup. We're going to definitely be able to test. And after we test, if we need to change anything, we'll probably have a week and a half to change stuff. So that is good. Unlike Eagle, that we basically tested the day we had to qualify for World Cup and put in a trailer and leave the World Cup, we'll actually have a little bit of time. So I'm extremely happy about that. Taylor's about to get this belly pan done. And then he's going to get the next thing checked on. We're just going to keep checking things off this list, We're going to keep checking. Taylor is excited about this weekend thing. Now, he didn't used to like the weekends, but now that he's got a race car, hopefully Jamie's not watching. But
No, she knows.
okay.
She knows.
Now that he's got a race car, he's here. He's ready. He's trying to figure out how to get Devin to wire his car. So
He's wired.
no, he's got to wire the Camaro. I'm not having nobody else wire the Camaro other than Devin. That's a fact. He's thought it through, and like he said, it did 270 something cars. So anything he's had issues with in the past, he's got it dialed in.
It's been addressed.
It's been addressed. No,
It's been addressed.
I like it. I definitely want my dome light to come on if I don't have CO2 pressure. That's a must.
Or a disco ball drop from the ceiling or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe a little disco ball.
You know, put one of them old Barney Fife cop
There you go.
whirling lights up there. And
Yeah. Oh man. You need me to do something?
Well, I don't know what was wrong with it, but
It's perfect. That's all
I
about.
have no idea why it's working now, and it wasn't working before. All I did was take a bunch of screws out and put them right back in.
Well,
And no idea. We'll do a slam test.
slam test. Dang.
And it works.
He shot it like it's a 71 Pinto.
There's
Just
a
to make-
reason
just to make sure
for that.
James gets a hold of the door. It'll
There's a reason we did the slam test.
Yeah, the slam test. We had an issue with a latch. I think maybe it was just bound up or something. Where like the
I can't
top,
figure
because
it
of this linkage, it was
That even
the
feels
link.
better.
Well, yeah, it does. The linkage in the latch was kind of too far, so when you would shut it, you couldn't get it the second click. Never had to happen before. Those billet latches are super nice, but
yeah, well,
took it apart, put it back together,
the
now it's
lever-
fine. So
the little lever that moves had a lot of slop in it. All I did was unbolt it, take it out, put it back in, slop's gone.
Danny says it works. If you see this door come off the World Cup at 240 miles an hour, you know what the problem was.
Yeah, that's right. Just come give me a hard time.
I mean, right now it's about 4 o'clock Saturday.
4 o'clock
In total, what have we done so far since we've had Mullet Pipe?
Oh man, well, we put the windows and the doors. We welded the window frames, put the window frames on the doors, adjusted window frames, did the windows. We did a brace for the quarter windows, installed the quarter windows, and then took them back out just to fit them. Adjusted all the latches, and we did door tethers, so when you open a door, it doesn't just slam open, it'll stop before it destroys everything.
It won't be everything, but it would definitely be these
Well, you know, it could.
these nice bulkheads that Devin put in on our fire brakes.
Yeah, we don't want to destroy anything.
No. You swing that door open, it will hit those without those straps.
Yeah. We installed both seats. We installed the carbon tube protectors. We installed the Zeus springs and the X carbon and the X over here, which basically is there so if this thing started having an issue and tumbling around, your legs wouldn't end up outside the bars and get smashed. So that's what the X is for here. We've installed the passenger seat, driver's seat belts, passenger seat belts. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff knocked out. It's coming along good. What you think?
I just need to round those corners.
Okay.
Cut that notch.
All right.
And then if you want, I can tape up the joints and
Tape up the joints?
Yeah, put some of that seam sealer stuff
Can?
if you want.
I mean, you could. What do you think?
It's not gonna hurt anything.
Yeah, put a little on it. Let's do it.
I'd rather
That
have
way
it.
it's
Yeah.
totally tight.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight now, but it is, but
Oil will find its way.
oh yeah, we don't want to have no oil. What'd you? Hey.
I'm adding where it says sealed tubs. I'm doing and belly pan.
Okay.
Because those tubes are too expensive just to waste one on a belly pan.
I thought you were checking something on.
No.
He looked like he was
I know
excited.
you like to do that.
I like to do the.
He likes to do that. Sometimes
It's good for your mental health when you start checking stuff off the list. It gives you a little boost.
I think we need to start taking turns
Yeah.
then.
Can we just write down stuff that's already done? So we just write down a bunch of stuff that's already done. So when I come in tomorrow, I can start checking it off.
The door does sag.
I'd smack that pin a little bit. Smack that bottom pin a little bit.
Yeah, it's got to go in. I mean, you got to. It's hitting pretty good right here. I could probably adjust some of that out. Now you don't want it to be loose up there. That's where
Yeah.
air comes in.
Yeah.
I mean, it closes fine.
Kind of hard up against that. I wonder if we can move that over.
Hard against what?
The quarter, like it pushes the quarter window in pretty good when you shut it. No? No, not bad. Not
I
bad.
think it jars it,
Okay.
but it fits. Like,
Yeah, just leave it then.
might be a little bit of sanding on the window right here.
Could just be catching a little bit. Slam it one more time. I dare you. Oh, whoa!
I'm not going to shove it off.
Jeez! He's getting ready to rip it off the hinges.
Danny built.
My daughter does that when she goes to shut the door. She
The
makes
reason
sure she
why
gets
we're
the whole
reason
thing.
why we're slamming that is when the latch wasn't working right, you could push it and you could feel it go click and then kind of a click, and it looked like it was closed. But you could take it and slam the door and it just bounced right back open because the latch was not catching. You thought it was catching, but it wasn't catching. You'd do a burnout with the thing and the door just come right open. So we're trying to figure out why it wouldn't latch. And we moved the pin out, didn't matter. All I did was move the door out. Nothing, it didn't make it, it just wouldn't latch. So I looked up inside and I noticed when I was building it before, the little lever on the latch that the handle outside operates had a lot of slop in it, more than the other side. So I thought, well, let me just take this out and see. So I took it out, didn't change nothing on the latch, just unbolted the screws. That's it. And then put it back in, and it works.
It's like magic.
Don't know why. So, but
Don't
now you
you
can
know?
slam the door and it latches.
Yeah, we need to try to do our best to keep all windows and doors on the cars. We've had enough issues with between Leroy and Eagle. Let's try to keep all of it on there for a while.
This one here, I gotta kick this loose sometime before it goes. See that where it's rubbing?
Yep.
There needs to be another little shim right there, because when you open it hard, it wants to stick. Another little thin washer on it, and then just put 2 nuts back on it.
And then we'll definitely want to get that right, and then when it goes to paint, I'm sure we'll be the ones that take it apart, and then when it comes back.
Well, yeah, if you went to paint, that would be...
Yeah, no, we don't want...
I felt it stick, and I was like, why is it sticking? And I could see, you got to really pull on it pretty hard to make it stick. I can do that now if you want, or I can do it later.
Whatever. I like it. So he kind of drew this out. Did you see this? Where your latch needs to go?
Oh, that's the square part of the latch.
Yep.
Okay, let me get the little pen.
Which latch is that gonna be for emergencies?
That's the window latch. No, use that on every pass, just to
Okay.
keep it from trying to blow that window out. So you want to try to use that, or you do want to use it on every pass. I mean, these windows are pretty solid where they're at, but you want to use it anyway because, again, if you get any cabin pressure at really high speeds, it gets air in there. There's anywhere air can pass through, or I think what happened with Eagle, because the window was really similar tight like that, is we were having an issue where it was topping the shocks out and shaking the tires because we only had a few passes on it, and it was going like 230 or whatever right toward the finish line. It shook the tires a little bit pretty violently, and I think when it shook, it just moved it enough to catch some air, and that's what ripped the window open, because it was also that tight. You can see we do this trim here so that the window can't catch any air. Stuff happens. I mean, you watch pro mod race, it doesn't matter who builds a car. This stuff can happen. We try to do our best to prevent it. What is what it is.
Go this way. That there is the center of the hole for this.
Yeah.
So that means it goes like this.
Yeah.
So that means this little square deal is going to go inside your little square deal.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, like, is this kind of tolerance good?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as
Because I eyeballed it.
So you put it up there like that.
No, I put it from the inside and traced it from the outside.
Right, but that's
Yeah.
the way it is right
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yeah, because that
And that hole's all the way down here like this.
that puts this square to the
Right.
loop.
So that's the way the latch is going to be in there.
Well, a little further back. If you're holding on like that. But yeah, something like that.
It'll be like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but even when you come forwards,
You should be able to come straight up almost. Not a lot, but
yeah, you might be able to. It might.
we don't want it to be hard to get off.
No, not at all.
Definitely. I think that's how it was before.
Oh yeah, it was a chunk.
Yeah, it was a big. I think it was cut like that before. So I mean, this is what it is. We'll just have to put it
That's an idea. Okay.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that might be what we have to do. Stop there. I would panel bond that seam all the way across.
Oh, 100%.
I think that's how we've been doing them. And then I don't know if you want to panel bond this part of the seam. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. But definitely probably this. What do you think? What do you think? Leave that. Leave it.
I'd almost rather than fill it.
Yeah. That's not.
Because that's gonna have to be worked in.
Yeah.
You know, and made look really nice.
Yeah.
So I think.
I mean, they could do that. The body guy.
Yeah, the underneath.
I definitely want to do this.
The top is fine. I can
Yeah.
do the top. I have no issues doing the top.
I also want to do this back here. While we got the panel mount out.
Oh, fill that?
Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't. That should. Well, should we do that?
No, let them.
Yeah.
I think fill it because there's so much.
Definitely this. I think.
There's so much here. Yeah.
Definitely that. And then those spots on the window,
Yeah, same spots.
and that should be good.
So we're just gonna be doing light on roof?
Yeah, just some panel bond to fill in, like right here where we have the stitch welds, just to smooth it all in, make it look like one piece. Up here around these closing plates where the roof meets the quarter panel. A couple of spots on the tailgate, and then the same on the other side. We'll do one today, it'll sit overnight. And we'll come in tomorrow, and if it's not enough in some spot, we'll add a little more and do it again, and it's no big deal. Just make it look nice.
Oh yeah, make it look nice. Make it look nice. Well, about done for today.
Yeah.
I think Danny's gonna finish that little foot box piece. Need a little notching to fit that tube. And try again tomorrow. Get a little bit more stuff done. Yeah. I think today went good. Getting a lot done.
Good day.
Huh?
Good day.
Yeah. Good day.
One step closer to getting the Mustang here. Yeah. What's so nonchalant about it? You're so excited. You're so excited.
We'll see.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fast.
Time and space. We got more important things right now.
I like it.
Too far back. That's not out enough.
No, yeah, you're gonna have to kick it back. You're either gonna need more here, or some straight in the middle. Because I think right now you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Or that's gonna be backwards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe you put that, let's,
Still not.
it's gotta be like right there.
There's nothing I can do to get there.
We were going to put the wastegate tubes out the front fender. A few different reasons we decided not to do that. For one, it's pretty cool when they come out the hood and this thing gets on a two-step and starts blowing flames everywhere. For two, the way you have to put the front end on, because it's one piece with the turbo, you have to lean it really far down. So the only place we could put it in the front end would be like the very bottom corner and like notch a piece out of it. By the time we get that thing way out here, we'd have to have some pretty decent supports holding it, and I don't think that's what we want to do. So we're just going to run it straight up. That's actually where they were before. It's going to be in the same spot. It does look really cool when it comes up on a two-step. So that's what we're working on now. Get the 2.5-inch tube for the wastegate fit, and go from there. I do like this idea a lot better, honestly.
Planned it that way.
It's Taylor's idea. I get Taylor came up with this one.
I gotta cut that off.
No, leave it on, bud. There you go. It's a front wheel stop. Yeah.
The carbon looks really, really good.
Yeah, I don't know if we've shown this yet or not, but these are carbon tube protectors, basically, that are the same diameter as the tubing, and they sell them in large and small. And we always put them basically on this X here, because jumping in and out of the car, your feet, your pants, whatever else, scratching the powder coat up. So these do a really good job of protecting the carbon, and they hold up good. These don't ever even look like they're scratched, honestly. And then we put them on the dual frame rails on the inside again, your knees, banging into it, working on the transmission with tools. Really keeps the chassis looking good. So that's the reasoning for these carbon tube protectors. We actually had them fabricated before the car ever left. We just didn't install them. And they basically just get ultra gray from about here to here, and we clamp them on and leave them sitting overnight, and then in the morning to dry. We did talk about this carbon. This is the carbon Dorex, and there's another piece here. It's just out right now. But this is here, which we talked about. if anything ever happened, to keep the driver's legs inside the vehicle. You can imagine if this thing was flipping around real quick and you know, you can't control where your legs are going. If your leg was to come out here and this thing landed on the side and your leg was out here, you can imagine that wouldn't be ideal. So that's what this is here for. Probably don't need this one. Actually, we don't need this one. We just need these two really. But this looks good when it's all closed off. And the back of the seat is Kevlar, but so it's yellow basically. But we paint them black so that this all kind of just looks really good. Once the seat's in there, the back of the seat will be black. You got your carbon here, so that'll all close it out and make it look really good. There it is.
We can make it work.
Yeah. Oh, that truck days, Danny. Big old stack up there.
I had 8-inch exhaust on that thing.
8-inch exhaust. Holy smoke.
That thing
big.
sounded so good.
Like a 5-gallon bucket just going right out the top.
Well, I had a resonator in line, so it wasn't straight pipes.
Oh,
Straight pipes on a truck like that, not super loud.
really?
But I had a resonator, which was just nothing more than like a low back muffler, like circle track guys run. It was a can that was 10 inches and about 10 inches in diameter that had swedged down to 5-inch on each end, and it had a core through the middle of it, just a bunch of holes in it.
Jeez.
And that was enough to kill some of the sound.
Yeah.
That was right after the turbo underneath the truck, before it went into the Y pipe, where the two stacks went up. And then the stacks were 8-inch where they turned. They went from 5 underneath the truck to 8, big old elbow, straight section about that long, and another straight section about that long with a miter cut. Each one of those sections, $550.
Holy cow.
$3,000 just in the pipes on the outside of the truck.
Jeez. Wild.
They last a long time until you get about 5 years on them, 6 years, something like that. The sand just from in the air and everything hitting it going down the highway.
Really?
Dulls the chrome.
Oh, I bet. Oh, they were chrome, not
No,
stainless?
they were chrome. They were like probably 16 gauge.
It don't look bad either.
No.
Once it's all holds the top real nice. Oh yeah, I like it.
Put
We just gotta make the other one look the same.
not a sleeve, but a pad here.
Yep. Yep.
I think we can get something in there.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
That's the highest it's going to be. Oh. Front end's like down here.
No, it's up higher. It's only 1/2 inch above the hood.
Oh, okay.
Ish. 1/2 inch-ish.
And she looks crazy.
It does look crazy. We got the wastegate tubes done. They're gonna work pretty good right there, and they're gonna make for a heck of a show. That's gonna look pretty cool for sure. So that's it. That's everything we got done over the weekend. We didn't want to work too crazy hours, which we still worked I think 10 hours. Myself, Taylor, and Danny a day this weekend. Tomorrow is Monday, and really we need to have this thing done Friday to be safe. We're not testing it until Monday, but I'd rather have it done Friday, totally ready to go, than be finishing up Sunday night. So that's the goal. We have to work some extra hours this week, but whatever it takes, this thing will be testing in about 7 days from today. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.